mean, looking at him, looks sort of maybe in his, from what I can see, sort of like in his 50s maybe. Might have been a little bit older, might have been a bit younger, but he's a bit out of shape, you know.
There's a man standing there.
Come on, please.
What are you feeling right now, Steve? What are you aware of?
There's something over here. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm picking up in the female presence. Kind of over here, keeping an eye on her. She's not happy that we're here.
Okay.
And she wants us kind of to respect the area. That's what it said.
No one else.
Yeah.
Sense.
Oh, that's true, yes.
Yeah.
Having in my mind banquet. And there's quite a lot of hustle and bustle sort of going on. And there's a spirit here of the, well, I don't know who he is, but he keeps reliving that crash. That explosion. He keeps reliving it. It's on a loop for him.
Try and find out whether he's moving.
What about you, Chris?
What's saying? John?
I can't say I'm feeling much here. I agree with Steve. I definitely feel that presence kind of over there, but I can't tell who or what, but definitely something getting me over there. I'm also got this itch, like there's something in the doorway. Okay? Just can't tell, but it's just bugging me a bit. Something on the other side of the door.
So we can use that then. So we can use that as points to investigate. So Simon, did you think you were feeling into it?
It's pretty calm at the moment. Unfortunately, those numbers, they were like 10s and 12s, so it's about 22, 23, 25.
Yeah.
Whatever the metric is. But yeah, apart from that, feeling calm.
Good. Well, did you pick anything at all?
Nothing for a minute.
Yeah, what about yourself?
Alright, so every time I pushed out energy to the centre, that's when that went off. So I was trying to draw whatever was there, was in. So I was aware of a man rather than a female. Who was there and was quite happy to tell us his story. But he went back, he wasn't a new, like a younger self, so I thought the lady was one of the younger self, so I didn't know the time frame.
Have you got a picture of her in your head?
I'll have to pick up on her, but the man, yes, very clear. And every time he stepped forward was when that went off. So, and that's every time I put that, it was corresponding when I was putting the energy out.
Yeah, see, it was almost like when he was telling me, hit again. Every time that went off was when it hit. That was his loop. That was his reliving it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Have we got any names at all of anyone around here?
Not yet.
No. The two. Do you want to know the two names I've got in my head?
Yeah, sure, because we can call them out later.
I've got Edward and Patrick.
Okay. Alright.
I think I want to say Father Patrick and then
Alright.
just Edward.
Okay.
So that, I don't know whether
Yeah.
he was.
So Patrick could have been the person that I was drawing in, potentially. I don't know, but what we can do is draw him in again,
Yeah.
and hopefully through the night we'll get a little bit more on him. Yeah? So, do we want to, rather than stay here, I know we're getting stuff there, do we want to start off over there while it's light? Because that's one of the more dangerous areas, isn't it? Because you've got the tombstones and you've got the broken
Slope
crypt
as well,
bit
isn't
there
it?
as well. So, you know, potentially if we did it there now, it's safer for us, isn't it?
Yeah. Totally agree.
Do you want to shift your bag round there so it's inside?
No, that's all right then.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're 18,
Yeah. So, Jeremy, just to explore how you feel. Start to tell us what you're feeling. What you're sensing.
hard to tell.
Just explain it.
The best way to put it is like it's lost.
Lost, okay. That makes sense. So you were
Just wandering.
So you aware of anything on the side?
To be honest, I think it would be more to the left
Yeah.
because
That's fine.
whatever I can feel that's lost is with this doorway. Can't piece it together.
Keep going. You're doing really well. These questions are asked to Lee most of the time. Just how it makes you feel.
It's
Yeah. Well,
what I can feel and get is that she's can't tell I can't catch nothing.
no, that's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to search it too hard. Just go with what you feel. Ask the question. What you feel.
But all I know, all I can feel is she stumbled on the church.
Mm-hmm.
She's in treatment.
That's very good. Okay, so that's what you're picking up.
I picked up that there was a spirit right outside of me here, or to the back of me. Possibly a woman. And she kept saying, "You're in my way." She wanted me to move. And I opened my eyes, and I knew I wasn't in that doorway, but I had to double check.
Yeah.
And, I said to the spirit, I'm not in your way. I'm not going to move. If you want to go past, go around me, not through me. And as I said that, it became quite lighter in front of me.
Yeah.
And it was at that point John said about somebody stumbling across this area. And I didn't hear anything else because I was asking questions. So I didn't hear what else you said, to be honest, from that point. From that point onwards, that communication sort of seemed to
Go passed on to him. She was
Yeah.
here. Yeah. She was here. She
Yeah.
was here. She's still. So we can. I think what she really needs to be is moved on because she is lost. And I think that links up with the female that you was feeling earlier.
because that went off as well, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It did. Steve.
Well, mine's still a female. I've got the year 1751, the connection with Holy's Comet, so I'm going to get my research with that Holy's Comet soon year, because I think, because back in those days, I would have understood what Comet was. And I think there's a bit of superstition in this church as well, back in the sort of 1700s and that. And when Holy's Comet appeared, I thought I'd make it as a woman here. Essentially, she was quite bossy, but she had some kind of like psychic powers, and she kind of predicted this comet was going to appear in the sky before it actually appeared. She said something's going to appear in the sky, but of course no one knew what a comet was, or didn't recognise what it was. But I want to Google later what year Halley's Comet appeared, whether it was 1751, just for coming to my head. And I think it's just the people who understand what was in the sky, but she predicted it a few weeks before it actually appears, and the locals kind of saw, not as being a witch, but just having sort of powers.
Yeah.
How old would you say the name Abby was?
I'm so yours to be more than
It's
wish.
quite important. She's the
Yeah.
Abigail, maybe.
Abigail, yeah.
Abigail will be older.
I'm picking up on Abby and Mary, and I don't know if she means the name as in Abby or she's belongs to an Abbey. I don't know.
So this was St Mary's, wasn't it? St Mary's room. So that was this was.
But no, the lady I'm picking up had sort of kind of like, sort of the sixth sense. She could pick up things.
Okay, so that's good. I definitely think there's a spirit here that we need to move on. Yes, and it's-
See, I picture her in a white gown. That's what made me ask you earlier.
Okay, so
Can you
the man
picture
I
her?
saw was that,
Okay.
right? That was the man I saw was that, and he was almost, well, he was monkish, That's why I thought he was more Patrick. Because every time he stepped forward, that went off. But he stepped forward every time we was putting the energy out into the centre.
Was it
So
more
he was
a gown
drawn by
or a dress?
Like a night, like the typical back in the day nighty sort
Because I
of
felt that dress.
white, but it was long. I couldn't see it very clear. There was no pattern to it, so it could have been what you described.
Yeah,
I'd need to sort of pick up and see it again, maybe.
it's probably tricky because you've got two souls here. You've got this monk, priest, haven't you? This figure that was obviously linked with this, and you've got this lady who's lost.
Yeah.
So she's going to be confusing the issue with everything.
And it was really strange when I was in through there. I wanted to say, but she was roaming that area as if she was lost.
Yeah,
To be honest,
yeah,
she was roaming around where there were all them white flowers and that, just hovering, just looking. She wanted to come close to us to see what we were doing. When she was a bit intrigued, then she backed off,
yeah.
and then she just went again looking, trying to sort of find her way.
And that's where Steve picked her.
Yeah.
It was over that side, wasn't it? So that's starting to link up. So it's the spirit that was here. grace us again with your presence. Come into the centre of this circle, into that light. Use that energy to talk to us, to communicate to us. We no longer have to be lost. We're here to listen. And to focus on that light in the centre. We need to pick up who's there. Trust us. You can move close into that light.
Somebody hear a breath then?
Yeah. Like a rumble.
No, it's like a...
You can trust us. You can move close into that light.
Somebody hear a breath then?
Yeah. Like a rumble.
No, it's like a...
Didn't get anything.
You can trust us. You can move close into that light.
Somebody hear a breath then?
Speak to us. Speak to the guides that are here with us. They're here to help you. If you want to move on, they'll help you into the spirit. Take you back to your family. That's it. So tell us, what is your name? So I'm getting a name, Emily. Patrick is here.
There's something dark over there. In that area.
So Emily. John realised that you were lost. So would you like help from this place back into the spirit? Just step closer into that light so that we know. You can tell us. Speak to us. What are you picking up, Debs?
I'm picking up whoever's here is frightened.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, there's something dark over there coming forward.
Yeah.
And it's almost trying to say to this spirit that's here not to communicate with us.
Right, so this lady, so I picked up her name as Emily. Okay, I know where she is. She's this area. She hasn't gone into the centre of that.
No.
What we need to do is just get the guides to take her. Alright? Because she went to I don't know if there's a there is a stone. Yeah, she went to one of those stones and touched it. One of the tombstones over there earlier. So I don't know if she's linked to that. So
Well,
so that's what I'm
these ones
assuming.
down here?
Interestingly, the numbers came up again, didn't they?
These two down here?
Yeah, the one there. The one next to the other tree. That's what it looked like in my mind.
See, I felt as soon as we started this, I felt quite sad,
Yeah.
quite emotional.
What she told me is she lost her child, her son. And that's why she was coming to this church. You know, she lost her child. She said it was in a fire. She came to this church because obviously she's absolutely grief-stricken. But she's been lost, realistically, I suppose, when she passed. Still coming back. Still looking for her.
Can you not hear that noise? Can you not hear that? Can you not hear that?
I had a rumble, but it might have been a plane going across. I had like a rumbling noise, but I think it could have been.
What I thought was interesting though was this. Is because actually when we were in there was nothing on this. We've come here now and they're starting to react.
Yeah. It's energy, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so.
Can we not
what
find out, maybe get confirmation from her that, you know, she...
Well, I want to
if
have a look on
she's-
that stone.
Yeah, see if she's happy here. She wants to be moved on.
She does want to be moved on, she told me that.
Okay.
She's desperate. Absolutely desperate.
It sounds like she's very sad and
Yeah. I get real heartache here in this area.
Mm.
Over there, is it the same person that was out there?
Yeah, it's
you
the same
think?
person. She's
So
following
out
us
there,
around.
she's got very lost.
Yeah, she's following
in
us.
here.
But you imagine how she feels when there's nothing here.
Yeah.
She's relied on this to get her through.
yeah, it's awful for her, isn't it? Being trapped like that for years.
Because even when this would have been populated, there would have been people here that she would have been drawing those images off of,
And I get
finding
that
some of that you know,
Yeah.
some of that security and warmth.
And that dark that's there doesn't want her to go.
No, it doesn't. But it's not going to get a choice. If it gets too close, it will. So I want to have a look at that tombstone and that gravestone marker just to see if we can make out anything. Because it definitely got the name on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Physical pressure on the shoulders just outside the gate. Changes in the sensitivity.
I feel quite, as if I need to be quite wary and my wits about me.
Yeah.
Before, even though I have to have my wits about me, before I touched the wall, I kept feeling as if I was doing that. I don't know if I was. And then as soon as I touched the wall, I became more stable. But needed to be aware of what was around me. And then I could see a door, a wooden church door, in front of me. I don't think it was literally in front of me, but I could see
Yeah.
the church door open, and as you opened it, the surroundings was lit by candlelight.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite dark, and then I could hear singing,
Okay.
and that's it.
Right. And what vibrations within yourself did you feel, apart from awareness? Did you feel physically that you changed?
Just to be more aware,
Just be more
alert.
cautious and alert?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could just see somebody sitting at the table, writing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it something to do with that Patrick?
Could be Father Patrick.
Mm-hmm. How did it feel? What was the environment like? Was it
Very
like,
calm.
Yeah.
The time of it was way back.
Yeah.
Way back. Certainly not towards the ending of this. It goes back quite a few. But how old is this church?
11th century it started.
First century at least, isn't it? I think this one.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He's sitting there in it's almost, rather than in a priest, it's more like a monk's.
Yeah.
Now I can see he's getting he's getting clearer now. I can see him more.
Yeah.
He's more.
Yeah.
He's definitely.
Start to use those vibrations as they get faster. And just say what you see. Say what you see. Start to describe it and talk it through. The faster you start to talk it through, the more you're going to start to get. Just describe him.
He's just describe him.
Yeah. Look at him. Describe him. Then start to look
I
at him.
can't see what colour the clothing is. I almost want to say a red or an orange.
Yeah.
It's got a hood on.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite harsh looking, quite stern. Slight moustache. He's just writing. He's writing something. He's got a cross in his hand. He's holding like rosemary beads or like a chain with a cross on it.
Yeah.
And he's writing. He's almost writing something. Like as if something's just happened and he's writing really quick to make sure he writes everything down.
Yeah.
And he seems quite agitated. It's very dark. It's very dark. He's in candlelight.
Mm-hmm. Which you would be, wouldn't you?
It's very orangey surrounding, red, dark surrounding him. He's sitting there writing. I don't know, what is this? What would this area be? Would this be...
Part of the chancel. It was two parts of the building. This would have been the chancel, so we would have sat down in those sort of areas here. Not necessarily this bit, going around there, but
Yeah, I'm sort of getting this like a second sort of small off chapel.
yeah, like a small
Yeah.
chapel.
Yeah.
This, yeah. So I get that feeling from it. And that one would have been obviously got the tabernacle there, so if he was going to go anywhere, it'd be over that side.
Does anybody else want to try? See if they can pick up on him.
Steve, go for it, yeah. You could hear the noises that were around you.
Yeah, I'm picking up sort of a lot of commotion, not in a nasty way, it's just like it's quite busy. I think they're preparing for a service or something special in the church, but yeah, it's just lots of people coming to and fro, doing, each person's got like a little job.
Okay, put your hand on the wall, follow that through, look into it more deeply. Think about how you change physically, how you're feeling, any changes in you.
Well, one can't get it's quite a joyous experience. I think it might be something to do with like Harvest Festival. They're preparing for that.
Yeah.
I see lots of food being brought in.
Easy banquet.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
I can hear very funky music. It's all sort of quite joyous. Yeah, I'm not sensing anything bad, but I think this particular Harvest Festival, I've tried roughly what it was pretty raw. It was sometime in the 20th century, but it was a special Harvest Festival. It wasn't just an ordinary one, there's a special occasion to it. I tried to be raw, what the link is.
So would it been near the time when the actual building was destroyed?
No, a bit before that. I want to say probably more back to the First World War, so again, good sort of 30 years before the bomb comes in. So I would say sometime, actually it might have been just a little bit before World War I, so early sort of 20th century, but I can see people dressed up very smartly. It was a joyous occasion. So yeah, it wasn't just the Harvest Festival going on, there was another occasion as well that was being celebrated. I can't get what it was. But everyone's all happy, yeah, we can hear the music, I could see some children skipping around, dancing around.
So you're looking around that room, looking around now, are you?
Yeah, I think I know where it could be. I think it might have been a baptism on the same day as the Harvest Festival.
Okay.
I can see like a font and I can see a baby, I can't tell what's born girl, but I think the Harvest Festival was a double service obviously for that, and also I think there was a baptism as well the same day.
Okay.
But no, it's nothing bad, and it's all quite nice.
Where you lot are getting sort of happy at times, from the time we walked in here, I find there's something else here. And when Debbie was talking, I think I've more or less got it. It's in that part, and we're going back to around that monk period bit, so we're going quite back, and it's a death. Nothing to do with the doodle bug.
No.
But it was in there,
Way before that.
and there's all I can see is lots of blood on the floor.
Right.
So I was trying to picture what it was, and I thought either stabbing or something like that. And that's what I was aiming at. But then all of a sudden I've gone to clubbing.
Right.
But there's just loads of blood all over the place on that side. Okay. And that's the only sort of gruesome bit that I'm getting. But I've got it all the way through. But the rest of it is, like Steve was saying, that side of it.
Yeah.
Which might be this dark
bit, maybe.
Bit that was manifesting further back there.
But that's the only sort of death I'm getting. I'm not getting nothing else other than that.
And that would have been covered up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? It would be hard to uncover that, to find that out.
But it's in that bit.
So I also said to Robin just now that monk that I can see in that room writing, sitting at the table, as you open the wooden door, you step down into his room. There's I don't know, the level that I'm on to where he's on is about that much.
There's a step down,
Yeah.
But then there's got to be soil and God knows what it is, so we are sort of built quite up.
Would it be of use if we went out and called out in there to see if there had been a murder in there, see if they were happy to tell us anything about it?
No, yeah, see if you can sense it.
clear your minds for a minute. Okay, once again, I just want you to picture that ball of light in the centre. From it, I want you to see strands of light coming off to your third eye and to your solar plexus. It's linking us all to that light. Start to focus on that light. See it falling into a pillar right in the centre. We ask now the spirits that have been here tonight that you step into the centre of this circle, into the light. That you reach out to us and tell us the story of this place. Be brave, come forward. Those that stand around us will let you in. Use the energy that's at the centre here. Was there anything bad that happened here? Tell us. You were keen to talk to us before, why aren't you keen to talk to us now? If you want to help, come forward. I've opened a doorway for you. Please walk through it.
They warm around the side of my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not stepping into the middle, are they?
No, someone just touched my hair.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you're letting us know you're there. Why not walk into the middle? Use the energy that's there to talk to us. Let us see you. Use it to build yourself up, materialising it. I can feel you behind me, so why don't you step in front of me? I'm not going to listen to you unless you step into the centre of this circle. Please tell us what went on here. Did anything bad happen here? Come on, Debs.
have been through an illness. Coughing.
It's sorry, there's a moth or something went into my ear.
I saw that.
Coughing.
Yeah.
He's coughing up blood. I don't think it was a murder.
I'll be honest with you, I was thinking that just before you were talking. It don't feel like a murder now.
No,
But there is
it's not
blood.
a murder. I
There is
think
blood
somebody's
there.
walked in. Oh, I want to say like a plague or something, or some sort of.
TB or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear coughing and I can see blood around the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Can't necessarily see a body line here, but I can certainly pick up.
I've not got him lying, I've got him at the desk. So whether he's slumped at the desk, I can just picture the desk and him all the time. I'm not getting anything else. So I wonder if he's slumped over the desk.
Come on, you can talk to us. You can still come into this circle.
But I'm getting someone else. Someone's come through that door. So that's why I'm wondering whether he was murdered, because I can see someone coming through that door, and I think there's two people through that door,
Yeah.
or whether they've come in and seen him already dead, slumped.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bit I'm not matching up at the minute. But there's definitely, I'm getting two people at the door, and him at the desk,
Yeah.
slumped over it.
Did you hear that? It was gun in the distance.
Yeah, I think it's
Was
o-
it?
yeah, I think it's over
Cannon.
that.
Something like that, yeah. Well, I had whispering over this side all the year when they were talking to me, which is why I said I won't listen to you unless you come into the circle.
So you're not getting nothing else other than getting that situation?
I can see what you're saying, and I saw what you've said. Definitely.
So
with
what
the,
part
with
of
the
it?
coughing and the desk and wiping his mouth on his tunic even. I don't sense a murder. I don't sense a murder.
No, it's not a murder.
I didn't feel that
It's health.
energy here even when I came in here.
Yeah,
I've had a
it's definitely
headache
health.
since I've got here. So, yeah,
See,
probably a
another
health
thing, I
condition.
do agree with Debbie, this is lower than
Yeah.
that, because these people are stepping in to this from there.
Yeah. And they probably did. I mean, I bet if you dug out, you'd find the
Mm.
floors and you'd find the different levels here. It goes down there, doesn't it? So I bet, yeah, I'm sure if you dug away here, because that's right down there, isn't it? Footing. And there is almost a natural drop down there, isn't there? Yeah. No, I'm not feeling a murder, but yeah, an illness, I can go with that, definitely, which should explain the headache.
Yeah.
But there is blood, there's definitely blood,
Yeah.
quite a bit of blood.
He was
And so
coughing,
whether, whether he's had like,
coughing up his lungs. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I feel more anxious now.
the atmosphere is definitely different here.
I think it's got darker, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well, and
I feel that something should happen. That something like anticipating for something. Not saying it's gone to, but I've got that the way I feel now for when we
I
was.
certainly don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel different here. I feel more comfortable in there.
In there,
over
yeah,
while
It's
we're
not,
there.
it's not an evil thing here.
No.
No.
But it's a sad sort of. What's the word I'm looking for? There is an energy, totally different type of energy here.
Yeah. But you know, you've got that over there, so realistically, we shouldn't be in this bit, should we?
Mm.
At all. We get away with more being on the altar than we would in here.
Yeah.
So what would happen if we were caught in it back in that time?
Back in that time,
Back in whatever time it was.
well, this would have been locked. You wouldn't have got in.
It's been like.
What if you did?
This is where they kept all the.
He'd have had a go at you, but-
So they'd have had a go at
Yeah,
you.
he'd have had a
kicked
go
you
at
out, you know, that sort of thing.
It's like the sacred place because that's where all the
And it
chalice
would
and
have
stuff
been
like
the sacred bit,